Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol observed. Honorable Minister Aya, it's a particular honor for me to be here today. I was joking with the colleagues yesterday and asking, am I the only man speaking? And they said, no, it's a partnership conference. And we are proud to be part of Nalafem. Congratulations on this amazing conference and the amazing work that you'll continue to do going forward. And you can count on our full support as young men of Namibia. Without further ado, my task here is rather a heavy one today. Comrade Mandela Kapere has played an immense role in the lives of young people across the political, social scope of Namibia. It is with heavy hearts and profound gratitude to pay tribute to a man who dedicated his life to uplifting and empowering the youth of Namibia and Africa, Mandela Kapere. His untimely departure 4 years ago has left a void that words alone cannot fill, but his legacy will forever inspire and guide us. Mandela Kapere was not just the leader, he was a visionary whose passion for youth development was unmatched. From his early days, he understood the power of investing in young minds and the importance of creating opportunities for the next generation. His work with the National Youth Council of Namibia was a testament to his unwavering commitment to nurturing the potential within each young Namibian. Mandela believed in us when few did. He saw the youth not just as future leaders, but as current change makers, capable of driving positive transformation in our communities, in our country, and indeed across our continent. His initiatives, whether they were educational programs, leadership training, or advocacy for youth rights, were all designed with a single purpose: to empower us to believe in ourselves and to strive for greatness. His name, Mandela, was more than just a moniker. It embodied the spirit of resilience and hope and relentless pursuit of justice. Like his namesake, Nelson Mandela, our Mandela fought for a better world, one where every young person could dream without limits and achieve without barriers. He championed inclusivity, diversity, and the fundamental belief that every youth, regardless of their background, had a role to play in shaping Namibia's future. As we reflect on his life, we remember his infectious enthusiasm, his calm yet inspiring. Mandela was a very big man physically, but he had a softness to him that when he spoke to young people, he could come across with a profound sense of warmth. Mandela, you would be proud of the world you left behind. Emma Phyllis, the young junior mayor of the city of Windhoek at the time, who you were insistent on inviting to various meetings and platforms, is today Africa's youngest Minister of Information Communications Technology in Namibia. Emma Phyllis is here, and she's ready to lead, and she's ready to pick up your legacy and continue with it. Mandela, the young lady from Tunisia, who served at the time as Africa's first youth envoy, whom you invited at the dawn of the COVID-19 pandemic to address young members of parliament and stakeholders. And Auntie Beans was in that room with us that day, along with various others. She's here. She's here hosting the summit alongside her sister. She's here ready to lead as a young woman who came under your leadership. And this summit is central to her leadership and as she continues to inspire women across this continent. Mandela, the young lady from Kubabas, who no one thought of, whom you mentored and decided to take along to a Sahrawi solidarity conference in South Africa, when many questioned where does she come from and why does he bring her here, that young lady, Patience Masua, is today Africa's youngest member of parliament, a vision of your legacy. She's here virtually and she's ready to lead. Mandela, finally, the colored young lady from Khomasdal, who you took under your wing when many didn't understand why, whose political teeth you sharpened, is here virtually and continues to lead literally in your footsteps. Thank you for giving us Emma Theophilus. Thank you for giving us Aya. Thank you for giving us Patience Masua. Thank you for giving us Sherenice Bush. These are young women that came because you allowed them to open those doors for themselves. You never claimed any of them. You never asked for recognition. For so many others of us, I don't want to mention the men today because we are specifically here for one reason. But you made sure that you allowed us to open doors for ourselves. All you did was to put the key in and say, go ahead and open it for yourself. Mandela, finally, may the men of my generation take the mantle from the men of your generation. The men who allowed the policy for equal representation on the party list to pass within that party conference a few years ago. The men who understood the importance that Namibia must lead this continent, this region, and indeed globally in terms of women empowerment and ensuring that we reach a society where we look at each other as equals, understanding our common vision. May we allow them to lead over us as well. May your impact continue to live. May the programs that you spearheaded and the initiatives that you started, may it continue to resonate within our own programming. You've left an indelible mark on Namibia, and it is now our duty collectively to carry forward this vision that you've left, both in this country, across this continent, and indeed across the world. To honor Mandela Kapere is to commit ourselves to the ideals he lived by. It is to strive for excellence. It is to fight for justice. It is to uplift those around us. It is to remember that our potential is limitless and our dreams are valid. In his memory, let us continue to build a Namibia in Africa that reflects on his vision. One where we understand that it is important for young people to lead, and one where we understand that young people must not just be seen, they must be heard. Young people must not be referred to as those leading in the future. They must be acknowledged for their leadership now. Let us keep his legacy alive by being change makers, but let us keep it more importantly alive by picking up those around us and creating new mentees as we become mentors. Mandela Kapere, thank you for your unwavering dedication, your boundless love, your enduring inspiration. You may have left this world, but your spirit will forever guide us. Rest in power, dear Mandela. The youth of Namibia, and indeed the youth of Africa, will carry the torch forward, lighting the way for the other generations to come. Long live the spirit of Mandela Kapere. Thank you.